Okay, go to comments. Thanks everybody for being patient with me. Let me fix myself. Waiting. Hello. Okay. I don't know if I'm live. Why it's not coming live? Okay, there you go. I'm live. Cool. Sorry for that. Okay, there you go. My apology. I got a funny ass story to tell y'all what happened. Oh my god. Let me see proper straight. Fix the camera. Look straight ahead. Well, what happened is, let me make sure. Hold on. Make sure. My computer, I put it to the plug, and somehow it got disconnected, and it decided to die on me. Why? I must be the worst streamer. Every time that I stream, it's a tech wall. I don't get it. It's just always, I gotta have a tech wall. And as soon as everything was working, I was about to hit live. It died on me in 2 seconds. I was like, "Are you serious?" So that's what was late. I don't know. It could be 25, 30 years, 30,000 years, and I still want to have tech walls. I don't know what's going on. I'm just breaking my head. Thanks everybody for being patient. Let me do my intro. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome. This is Tech for Your Needs. I will go a couple of minutes extra. Sorry for the tech woes. It happened. I don't know what happened. It just died on me. I digress. So let me start from the beginning. First person was Michael Pepper. Woohoo, brother. Thanks for being here. Mark Sequence. Holla at your boy. LaShawn. Barry Johnson, thanks for coming in. Shark Fin, my apologies. If you want to be, put the word invite if you want to get invited. I'm inviting people. I'm not staying long. I'm just doing like a 20 minutes extra. Y'all can get invited. So my apology for that. Miles Texans from coming in. So let me put this right here quick. Yep, they're right there. Go back to the comments. And I'm way behind trying to see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm here. I'm trying to, get caught up. Gadget Goddess, I saw that video. There was some nice cases and everything. Keep up the good job. Like you're bringing in the heat. And the perspective of a female is always welcome. So with that, I'm going to salute you. Salute all the females in here, guys. So yeah, in Latrell. So let me see. So if you want to get invited, put the word invite and I will invite you. Once again, not a sponsor, but that's the water that I drink. That's the flavor that I love. I can't get enough of it. And just soothe my knees. No pun intended. Hey, it's a beautiful day. It was beautiful today. We are live. Doesn't matter. So, before we get into things, I just want to make a little recap. I've been missing a lot of live streams. Due to family, I'm going to say one word, sickness, and that's it. I don't want to bring no more. I'm going to respect those people. I don't want to talk about it. Just got to take care of the family, make sure they're okay, and that's what's matter. Hashtag priority. That's why I've been missing here. I hate missing live stream. It pains me, but I got to do what I got to do. So I just want to throw that out there before people be thinking, oh, he's in consistency. He's not always live streaming every time. I mean, people are a certain age and you need to take care of your loved ones. And I'm not going to talk no more. Certain people know what I'm talking about. And those people, thank you for listening. And I'm grateful that you was there to listen enough to me while I cancel my live stream. And with that, I salute those that was there for me. Thanks. With that said, I'm going to continue. Let me get back over here. So I'm hoping to hop in writing right now through soaking in the nice 72 weather. Yeah, today was 53 over here. So I'm just doing a couple of errands. So it was cool. And the weather's getting better, so I could produce more and do more stuff. I'm just thinking because I was trying to, they asked me to do like a certain cinematic, like a little intro and for their campaign. They're not campaigning for politics. They're just campaigning for their store and stuff like that. So I'm going to talk with them and I'm going to show them the skills, my ability, the equipment that I have. If they're on board with that, I'm going to here's my portfolio from back in the days, what I did on YouTube, what I did outside. If you agree, then I'll do that for that person. So that's an exciting thing that I'm waiting if it happens. It's not 100%, but they want a little video because they're trying. I don't know if they're going to create an online store like an Ipsy or something like that. They're trying to get that rolling. So I'm waiting to see if that comes through. It's not about money because I know the person got money. It's about if that person willing to go through that process to finish it because they're not sure. They say, if we need you, just be on the standby because then we're going to talk. So some more this week. So that's another thing that I'm happy for. Okay. Let me go over here. My parents were just in Boston last week. My brother lived in Maine, picking up them from airport. Oh, wow. Nice. So if anybody want to get invited, put the word invite and I'll send you the link. We're going to be here like an extra half an hour. So let's go. Let's have fun and make sure this battery is, lasting. I don't want to die on me either because of the battery. So I want to make sure. So just let Latrell and myself the link. I'll send the link. Cool, Mark. Give me a second while I get that. So I'm sending the link right now. Bear with me, folks. So I'm still sending the link. Just give me a second. There goes the link, Mark. So yeah. So getting back, I'm thinking of I want to do like a little what's in my bag type of video for checking what I have, what equipment I use for everything, and put my both cameras. So my Sony CB1, the white one, is coming in production pretty soon. I'm buying everything for it, so it's gonna be on production. I'm gonna put that, and I'm gonna ask a couple of folks if they don't mind. They got time, their time and kindness, help me out to do the two angles. So that's coming next month. So I'm working with that. So I'm getting the budget to buy a whole rig and everything, which I have it right now, but I stopped. And the other item that I want to review is a tech bag that I got recommended by the Everyday Dad, that channel. So I want to do that. It's a Lenovo bag. So I send the link. So let's see people hop on. Hey, how you doing, brother? Thanks for coming in, Bobby. AKA, I think it's BG Tech Life, and I'm mistaken. Let me know if you're ready. Thumbs up, Mark. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
I see you live stream hopping today.
Yeah, just a little something. I jumped on with TA and Benji over there, those guys at the Tech Unlocked podcast, and I was like, let me let me just hit live. No thumbnail, nothing fancy. I was like, I haven't done it in a while. Just 20 minutes, 30 minutes before coming on over here to you, man. What's up?
Yeah, I want to say thanks for that. Much respect for
Mhm.
that because you was nice enough. So, so how's been life? How's everything? How's everything treating you? How's your equipment? How everything?
Hectic, man. Like I mentioned with the holidays wrapping up, some of that still lingers. I know some it was bad also the year before that. Some people were still getting like holiday presents into February, and it seems like now
Mm,
I think as far as like holiday stuff, everyone's got their holiday stuff, but then now we got another holiday with Apple events, and I think what was that last one? Google had another one, right? Or some with
yeah.
was it the A series phones?
Mhm.
So there's let's order more stuff. Why not?
Yeah. Let me see what this comment. Melon. Okay, I just got melon for $15 for life for the pro version. Oh wow, you did? Because I got mine's 750, but it only goes up to 720p because that's what I got it on a discount. Oh wow, that's not bad.
Yeah, save some
That's
money,
a
right?
good deal. That's a steal for the pro. Man, you got a good promotion, brother. Yeah. So, anything that you want to talk about your computer? The only reason I'm asking because you had it for a while. Anything that you dislike, don't like?
Um, Probably that the notch doesn't have Face ID, but
Oh,
it only sometimes.
hey
Uh,
T, go ahead.
so what's up, T? So it only doesn't unlock with the watch. If either if like my arm is just a little too far away, I'll get a signal, weak signal prompt,
Mhm.
and I can either try again, but that it's just something that could work a little seamless. I don't know if it'll get better over time. But when it does work, it's as fast as Face ID would be, like for example on the iPad. So it's not really a feature that I'm like missing, but it would be one additional way to get it to start using the laptop, right? Like in addition to the fingerprint unlock with watch, if it just sees me, since I would have the display up. It'd be nice to have Face ID, but other than that,
Oh
no.
yeah.
This machine is awesome. The HDMI port not being 2.1, again, I don't really like use external displays, but when I would, I've heard that just any old Thunderbolt, I think you can still output in a high refresh rate, 120. So you're not missing too much. If any, it's like a dongle built in. You don't have to
Mm,
carry it around, and you'll never lose it. It's part of the unibody here. So
yeah. El
so yeah.
Jefe's in the house. Thank you for coming in, brother.
Oh
We got
snap!
the heavy hitters tonight. Yeah. So, anyone want to get invited? Just hit the word invite. Let me reset the live stream. So if you're part of the replay crew, don't forget to like, comment those wonderful things. Let's get chatting. So like you was doing on TA talking with those guys. So about the iPhone, the watch, the
Yeah.
what it was, the three. And I think it's time to get rid of that because, like I said on the comments earlier, that SE is coming, the new one, so that's taking over. So they're replacing the Watch 3.
Right. Yeah.
Even
I
though,
I um I went to go
Mhm.
check, and it's still, yeah. I didn't know that it was still up there. Like that's. I mean, it's good for, again, for those people who either have never got a watch before or just won't spend $800 on one, like some of us do with
Yeah.
the stainless, just to get a
Mhm.
better material or whatever. Same exact watch. Most of the features that we get in the standard watches, the Series 6 or Series 7. I mean, for what? They're hyper niche. So
True.
like that's just another cheap way to get into the ecosystem, for lack of a better argument. At least I think so.
Mhm. So I'm gonna spill the beans right now. I try to get a Mac, Mac Mini. I try to get it, but there's one thing I couldn't get it because that person gave me the okay. It's part of my family. They said, "Look, right now, because I've been good with her, with that person, which is my mom. She's like, look, I'll throw my credit. You just get it, pay me because I've done it before. Sorry, mom, I didn't want to throw you under the bus, but she said yes, but she don't have an iPhone. So therefore, she cannot apply for the credit card. She got excellent credit. She got A plus credit, but she don't have an iPhone. So therefore, I couldn't get it because she cannot get that. So
You can't. There's
somebody
no
asked me
work,
why you don't ask her for the Best Buy car. I said, forget it. It was not
but
meant
don't
to be.
But don't they
Go
still
ahead.
send it to you? I think you can apply on Apple's website, right? I don't think you need an iPhone for the Apple
No, you
Card.
do because it'll send you to the iPhone.
Oh,
That's
huh.
that's the strategy. Trust me, I tried it.
That's interesting. Well,
So
then what about an SE or something like that, or a cheap iPhone? I mean, even any old iPhone,
yeah,
right?
she's not gonna willing to change. She's like, you give me Apple and iPhone because she tried to use mine. She said, nope, I'm in Samsung. That's all she knows. She knows more Android. She understands Android better. So therefore, she work with Android. Any Android, she's willing. She's okay. Remember, she's above 65 years old. So
Yeah, that's one thing we touched on one of the other streams too, where that would be what's known as a cost of switching. Like just like even if
mhm.
you probably would like be able to get the hang of it and eventually be used to a new operating system, a new whether you're going one way to the other or vice versa. To some people, they like we've mentioned, they have lives, they have actual lives, with other stuff in it that they just no, it's going to interrupt them for however long, and they
Mhm.
like why mess with something that you already know, especially if you're already good at it, or on top of that would be that if you like it and like now prefer that, then you want to stay with what you prefer anyways, and you're less inclined to spend the awkward week or so I'm estimating that it would take for someone to start any new platform or device going from iPhone to Android or Android to iPhone. So
Yeah, it's true because I was this close. So I was talking with Sharky about it. I was not happy, but things happen. So I digress because I was like, Mama, I'm giving you not the first payment. I'm giving you like 3 or 4 payments. So but because my credit's not up there, I'm gonna admit it. But it's fine. I was like, whatever. It didn't happen. That's the strategy Apple's going. Apple is forcing you to get an iPhone in order to get that. And I'm not the only person. There's another YouTube that happened. He was all Windows. He converted to Apple, and he wanted to get the credit card. He had to get the phone. There was no choice.
yeah, that's how they get you. I wonder if you could probably not because it's too small. I know you can use like Apple Wallet on the watch, but you probably can't apply on the tiny little keyboard. But that just a thought. It would just take a software update, right, for them to do that to accept
Yeah,
the
I
application.
might go the Best Buy route. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I got one of those too. Yeah, I like Best Buy. They have a better return policy usually if you can get the
Oh yeah,
extended
Latrell. I forgot about him
25.
too.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Latrell?
Uh-oh.
I'm not
Trizzy.
sure. Just give me the thumbs up, and I'll let you in. So yeah, let me go back over here. So there's comments because I'm missing the comments. I don't want to be rude.
That's okay.
Okay, Barry Johnson. Oh, they're talking to Barry. So
See, they're not even talking to us. We're a bunch of jerks.
yeah, but getting back to the subject, I'm not wanting it because it was going to be a 16 right RAM, and it's going to be a 1 terabyte SSD. I was perfect with that, and I was happy, but it didn't happen. So I'm not going to dwell on it. Whatever, whenever it's meant to happen, it's meant to happen.
Yep.
And he says that is the lame ass policy that Apple. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it is strategy marketing. That's how they get you. I mean, and I understand that's trying to lure you in the ecosystem. So let me
Well,
bring
one.
my next guest.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, he left. What happened? As soon as I press his name, his internet got cut off. He'll be
Uh,
back.
one way that you would think that Apple would be able to get people into the ecosystem is by letting them have apply for and get the Apple Card and then use that to finance the purchase of an iPhone. Like that's I didn't know that was one of their requirements.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, what happened to Latrell? I clicked on his name. I don't know.
We should speculate on why. Everyone in the chat, what do you guys think happened to Latrizzi?
Yeah, I was mad because Mark, this is funny. I pressed the button to go live, and my computer went blank.
We saw
So
you
my computer,
the first time. You were on. You were on when the chat started blowing up. So you were already live. And I'll go first. My Latrell theory is that while he was driving, he saw a Culver's. So
oh, good one. I love that.
I think that's what happened. connection could
So
be
yeah,
spotty.
I mean, I take things, whatever. It was not meant to be. It's fine. But anything you're looking for this year, or anything interesting you? Are you keeping those equipment, or you trying it in back? What you said
Like
on
you mean
Twitter?
the MacBook? It's way outside of its return policy. I got this
No, no, I mean
in
the keyboard,
November. Oh right, yeah. I didn't
the
show the.
peripherals.
That's right. So I went to go. Same thing. These are technically on credit by Best Buy, but I was real thinking of it's the return policy. While it's really good, it's better if you don't open the devices. And it's like as tempting as that is, I was like, I have very little, if any, use. Maybe for a 10 key, but for a
But why?
match,
You
I
don't
mean, like
have universal control.
with universal. Well, I mean, there's no 10 key on either the Magic Keyboard or the MacBook, but there is a trackpad. So that's with universal control, yeah, everything else is working fine, and it's probably going to be getting better over time. So it's like it was like something just to scratch that itch of like, oh, something new from Apple, right? New and shiny, but it's like. As much as I would want to, integrate it, I think they might get more in the way than anything. I'm working with limited space over here as it is, and I, like for example, for the streams, I close the laptop, close the MacBook, put them together, and I'm bringing my my little Apple product boxes to get it to a more comfortable height for me. So, and they're empty; they don't weigh that much, other than the other
There
keyboard.
you go.
I grab them. Oh, there he is.
What is going on?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
There you go.
How's everything?
All right. Just enjoying the weather, man. It's pretty nice out here.
Yeah. And now that you got a whip, even better.
Yeah. Finally, just sitting in the car, enjoying with you.
So were we right? Did you see a Culver's? Is that why you had to take that next exit?
Yep, you know it.
Yeah.
So look, even LaShawn over here talking about Culver. That's what everybody
I'm not mad
knows.
at it.
Man.
Yeah, I have. Again, that there's none over here. But if I were to ever see one on a road trip or anything, you'll know about it. You'll be the first one to know.
Thank you.
I'll give you my
Appreciate
Culver's
it. Actually,
review.
I know y'all.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I like my Culvers, but there's this local restaurant out here that's a drive-in restaurant that a lot of people go to, and they're only seasonal. And I don't like Culvers gets none of my attention when they're open.
What? A seasonal restaurant?
Oh yeah.
That's a trip. I know that that a lot of places have seasonal menu options, right? Because it just goes with like for example crawfish. I think there's the season for that, like other things. But an entire restaurant that's not open year round, that's weird.
Hey, Helvita. Say hi to the ladies, guys. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, there's none over here. At least none worth driving to, especially with gas prices.
You ready for this, Latrell? Don't be mad at me. I still haven't not tried Chick-fil-A. It's only 10 minutes away walking distance. It's the new one they put like 3 weeks ago.
I'm sorry, I was over here distracted because
I can't hear you. Your volume is too low.
Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah. Also, you need headphones.
You sound better?
So, yeah, perfect now, 100%.
Yeah, I was distracted because I saw like 5 cop cars race down the street. I was trying to see what was going on.
Like, got your blood pumping?
Yeah, look.
It would get mine too. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it because I went 5 over the speed limit?
Hey, we're just as tan, man. That stuff happens over here too. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, bro,
I've been checking
LaShawn.
my own registration and tail lights. I'm like, are mine out? I don't want no reasons.
LaShawn, it is what it is. I have to cheat on Culver's.
Yeah, we thought you were loyal. Nope, not this guy. Not this guy, and not even to expensive tech because of his infamous crate of phones.
Look, Sharkfin, yeah, you're correct. In-N-Out is the Culver's of the West Coast. I
But there's
tried
no
In-N-Out.
No chicken,
That's
though,
right.
right?
Huh?
What do they? You guys have as far as the proteins? They have at Culver's. They have burgers and they have wings, right? Or no?
They don't have wings. No, it's just
Oh,
Culver's and chicken sandwiches and things like that.
chicken
Um,
sandwiches.
yeah,
No, In-N-Out is
but
just beef.
yeah, I know In-N-Out was just burgers, stuff like that. It was overrated for me, man. When I was in Vegas, uh,
See,
yeah,
you
man,
went
for
to the
me.
wrong one. You went to the wrong one. That's the tourist trap one.
Hey,
That's
Shay
the fake
Kennedy,
one.
thanks for coming in. Go ahead. Oh, he said trash.
Look, Sean got it right.
You gotta go to the ones here in the Bay Area,
Even
man.
look, the fries. What are those fries supposed to be, man? They like little skinny, dinky little fries that they give you that get cold in like 3 seconds. I'm
That's
not
why you
with
get
that,
them
man.
well. That's why you get them well done and animal style with both grilled
Yeah,
and raw onions, dude. You don't know
I
how to
All
order.
right, that was
I
good.
did hear animal style.
Yeah.
Hmm.
hmm That's the way you do it, and they give you a fork and everything.
Man, a fork. I love man. A fork. That sold me right there, bro. I gotta have the fork. Gotta have the
hmm
fork. I don't even care about the fries anymore. I need the fork.
The plastic fork they give you, it'll bend too. So you gotta really
No,
you gotta chip away at it. You can't just
bro,
go right in the middle. You'll bend the fork.
bro, you better stop talking
Come
right
on.
now. I'm gonna book my flight back out there.
I'll send you some if we could what they call it, flash freeze. We'll find a way.
Oh yeah, animal
Expedite.
style.
We'll have a drone take it to you. That'll be
Uh,
cool. That's the future, right?
mm-hmm.
Latrell, since you're driving, I got a question. Are you trying any auto, like external monitor or something with your car, like Android Auto or Apple, whatever?
So let me show you real quick.
Oh,
There we go. So here's the thing. Let me go ahead and flip the camera real quick. This car, because it's a 2017, I hear T. I don't know if you're in here, but I know T also has a Nissan Maxima. But I'm not sure what year he got. Now with mine, as you can see here, this only has Apple CarPlay.
oh,
It only
okay.
has Apple CarPlay. I use CarPlay though; it's nice.
Mm.
But yeah,
Cool.
it does have Android Auto. Android Auto is nice though.
Yeah, that seamless integration is dope, and these cars, if you can grab a car that can support it, hell yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, man. I gotta.
hmm
It's kind of sad that it's only a year, you know, after mine where they have Android Auto. I'm trying to flip the camera here. I can't figure this
Yeah.
out.
It's all good. We're
It's
only
all
live
good.
on
There
the
you go.
internet.
Oh, okay.
I know even Trent has a Nissan Maxima too. I just found out recently. I don't know which
That'll be
one
a
it
good
is.
video to do, Latrell. Your experience on that.
Yeah,
That'd be good
make
for
a
the
video
channel.
for us.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
I found out some features about it recently. Like it has this here where you'll see it here in the back. Let me go and press this button here. It has
Rear
that where,
sunshade, yo,
yeah,
yeah, that's a
That's fire.
Mercedes Benz feature.
mm-hmm. It's nice.
Yeah, love that.
Got the
Yeah,
heated steering wheel.
review your car. That'd be nice. Review your car. That'd be dope.
Yeah, it's getting warmer out, so it's gonna be nice. It was already warm in here when I got in the car this afternoon.
What's the mixtape capacity of your trunk space?
Uh, well, well, no, the trunk actually. I got my electric scooter in the trunk right now.
Oh,
Even
I was
better.
at I was at this park and there's a lot of acres of land, so I was over there. Look, I was just talking about it, LaShawn. He said,
Yeah,
"Where's your scooter?"
I just saw the comment
I-
pop up too.
look, as soon as that little bit of heat comes out, I'm definitely on my scooter.
Oh yeah,
And
I-
that makes sense. You save money on gas.
yeah, I was just
Shit.
gonna say that. Avoid those gas prices. You just
crazy right now.
electric.
There was a meme that that I saw. It was in Spanish. I said, but translated it says, "I haven't seen a single one of these, troquero, the Mexicans with those trucks, a single one burn an ounce of rubber since gas prices shot up." Because That happens all the time over here, where you'll see those guys with the big rims, loud Mexican music, just the skirt, right?
He
It's like
said,
none,
answer my question.
none of them.
Never mind. Oh, that's
Too
not true.
expensive.
Yeah. You'll see somebody throw rims on a Buick LeSabre out here, man. Like it's
Mhm.
and
It's
you gotta
crazy,
chill
man.
it up.
The highest gas price that I saw online because I was messing on the internet, $5.
Hmm.
That's the highest. I don't remember where, but I saw that. That's crazy.
Let me see what it is over here now. I think last time I had tweeted it was 520 or 530 for unleaded, no less. Regular, I mean,
We're at,
sorry, 87. Just here, Silicon Valley,
we're at
like a mile,
$4,
like a mile away. Let me see what it is
I,
today. That was
I
last week.
I know everybody says our gas is cheap because it's $4, but you got to think about it. Around the time where we had our rise, when that was in like 2020 or something like that, our gas was like 209 maybe. You could look at it in the
Yeah.
YouTube videos.
Yeah, so here there's a 94-cent spread. So the lowest at just over 2 miles away, so you have to drive further, drive twice as far for 525 for regular gas, and the highest is 619 for 0.97 miles away. And here at 7-Eleven, which is half a mile away, is 588. And then let me see what premium for all you ballers out there who you need premium.
Mm.
565 for 2 miles away, and 659 1 mile away. And then at the same 7-Eleven, 625. So right in the middle of that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
it's about
that's
$5 for premium out here.
yeah. That's almost that's more.
I was,
That's what is that? 3 gallons of milk?
I was complaining about the price of premium before. Look, now I can't
Yeah.
even complain.
Yeah, man. That's
What
insane.
happened? What he said? I'm reading the comment. You guys, my Comcast cable box just died. I need to upgrade. Oh wow.
Yes, do it. Love it. You got to get. That's one thing I hate about Comcast. You got to get on their ass. Pardon my French, but they'll lag,
No,
man.
but that's
They'll
crazy
lag.
because
Get on them right away.
yo, check this out. My uncle was doing like 120, and his bill just went up to 180. I'm like, you serious?
Man.
I don't
The
know. I mean, I got Comcast. I got a special program with them, and so I got a discount. But that was by luck. That was a special promotion. I don't know how it lucked in. So it's for life, but they got a good deal. Thank to my sister. She told me on time.
yeah, we have the entire house on Comcast is their TV and internet, stream packages with the 4K
Mhm.
boxes, the white that new white modem that they have. I don't know what it was, but all of last week and then every other week on and off for like 2 months, where watching
So you
TV
know, Trump.
it'll be buffering.
It's Lake Michigan. It's the same lake that's shared with Milwaukee and Chicago, and I think Indiana.
Man, what a brave lake.
Yeah, well, it's still too cold to go to the beach. Even if it was, it's warm. The water's still cold. So
Yeah, isn't the water cold year round? It's the same, right? I know
no,
lakes.
and not
lakes
that
out there.
cold. Not that cold.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you'll get used to it eventually, like with anything. Like I know, like people that go to the Pacific over here, or if you take a trip to Tahoe, the water's more or less the same temperature, whether it's snowing or sunny.
I can't tell you what the temperature is in the summertime because, frankly, I don't really care. I don't go to the beach like that. It's mostly tourists that come to the beach and take it
Yeah.
over with their Illinois plate. But
And white people.
I used to go to the beach, but it's just it's not.
It's good, but let's be honest. Sometimes
All right.
it's overcrowded. You
The
feel like,
Wi-Fi at the beach sucks.
oh yeah, true.
So
Actually,
I'm like,
well,
whatever.
I just like coming down here to walk alongside the lakefront and go around the marina and all that. I'm not really a beach person. I never have
That sounds
been,
romantic.
except for like a
But I
while.
got the best both worlds because I go to the swimming pool and across the street is Micro Center. So I got the best worlds.
Okay,
Micro
Literally
yeah.
Center,
across the street.
man, that sounds nice to have a micro center. The closest one is in Chicago. It's about an hour away.
Dude, I've said it before. The one that we used to have is a what do they call it? Like a Walmart, the mini version Walmart
Yeah.
neighborhood market or something. And I'm like,
Mhm.
it's cool and all. It was one of the first locations where they started rolling out the self checkout, like a bunch of them, like almost
Mhm.
half of it was half self checkout. The other half was cashiers, but only like traditional 2 cashiers at any one time. But I was like, so there's sometimes where I'm like, dude, I would want to go, even if I'm not going to buy anything. I would like to go just to see what the hell else they have, because I was still barely paying attention to like that you were able to, specifically with my, I don't use it anymore, but like my HP tower, I'm like, man, how much can I squeeze out of this? So I would take a trip over there and look at some RAM or look at this or that and the other thing, start to learn about it, and then like a year after, gone.
Yeah, I know there's one in Westmont, but I'm not talking about the one in Westmont. I'm talking about in the actual city of Chicago. I think the Westmont one might be the bigger one, but the one I went to in Chicago was just, like you said, it was small. I wasn't really feeling it. I just came there for the free SSDs because I think they're still giving out free SSDs. It's about 240 gigs.
I heard about that special one, the one that was over here before they closed. There was some crazy deal where you got free RAM or a free SSD with just for showing up or something like that, or like.
Yeah, it's for all you gotta do is just put in a new phone number, a new email, and you can redeem a free SSD. And I just plugged it into my Xbox Series S because it needed it. It only had like 512 gigs. So
Yeah,
that came in nice. I just got a what is it called? SSD enclosure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I wonder why they made them like. I mean, yeah, the PS5 also has $500.
This one is called the Hub, correct?
Yeah, Lewis is across the street from Best Buy. Every police force in America, the fire department. He got Micro Center, Walmart.
It's a walk. 15? No, more than 15. Like, yeah, and bus is like 10 minutes.
McDonald's.
Well, everybody's 5 minutes away from McDonald's by a foot.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
They need to bring back. You remember the jalapeno double? Yo. Deadly.
Yeah, I don't actually. I never really cared for McDonald's like that.
Oh man.
I've always been more of a Wendy's person than McDonald's.
I'll tell you.
Latron, is that 15 minutes driving or walking? I want to confirm.
Driving, man. Who walks?
I walk to my Apple store.
I walk on this wall.
That's you.
Mm-hmm.
I need exercise. Besides,
there's no walking. In front of the Apple store, this is a showcase room for Teslas.
And look, Mark, you were just talking about the prices of gas. You're gonna see a lot more people walking on these sidewalks.
Yeah, I didn't even think about
riding
that.
these bikes. You see how many? You know how many people I've seen riding bikes today and walking?
Driving, he says. Yeah, but then there's people that. Yeah, I mean, to me, it'll still be worth it. I would drive less, but I would still drive. I would want to get it behind the wheel.
I mean, you still have to drive some places because it's just some places you can't get to on a bike or even an electric scooter.
Here that's a lot. Here, there's lines for gas stations, so there's no. It's just an inconvenience. It's just going to be a bigger and bigger inconvenience. You're going to have to anyways. Most people commute. 10 miles is a good commute, I would imagine, right? Like. There's people that do 20, 30, 40, 50 miles. I'm like, y'all are crazy.
But you know what I don't get?
What are you going to
drive so far for gas? For example, if by the time you get to the gas station, because it's cheaper, you're wasting the same amount of paying for the hire. Some people do that. Make no sense.
Well, because the gas in their tank is already paid for. So use some of that to spend less money overall on a fill-up.
Yeah, and nowadays I have to...
he's driving to get cheaper gas. You're wasting gas to get to that place. Double.
Yeah, better than wasting more cash. Some people are strapped until they get paid again, man.
True.
I can't even I can't even put this thing in sport mode anymore. I have to like very slowly accelerate, just driving, and it sucks, man. Even though I was just with like 4 friends came with me. We drove to this city called Madison. It's about a little over 100 miles away, so it's like 200 there and back. And you can imagine how much gas I spent on that.
Damn.
Like a 2-hour drive.
Like the Flintstones.
Yeah, and then on top of that, I had to drive somebody to Chicago here and back. So
Wow. Hopefully they paid you for it and for
yeah,
your time
they did,
and a
but still.
couple McDoubles or whatever the Wendy's equivalent is.
Yeah,
I guess
Michael's in the Midwest too, so I'm not really too surprised. He's in Michigan. It's
yeah.
right
See,
over
but
the lake.
that's two. See, so that's two. What is that? Almost basically. What did I say? It was almost $7. It's like $2 cheaper there where you are, Michael, for gas than over here, and that's a lot.
I heard somebody say
That's
recently.
50%. That's a
I heard,
50% price drop.
yeah, I heard somebody say out here recently that the gas dropped somewhat. I don't know about all that, but I've been utilizing because I go to BP mostly, and I just recently signed up for their rewards, their account thing, their membership thing to save
Yeah.
at least a little bit I can on gas. Because everybody
Yeah.
goes to Costco these days, but there's really no discount at Costco for me. It's the same exact price.
I think it's convenience, right? That's if you're going to Costco anyways, right? Or
Yeah.
for whatever reason. I know other gas stations around here, smaller gas stations, obviously they got to fill up more often, so sometimes they're not even open. So
The local gas station out here is maybe 40 cents cheaper than everywhere else, but I don't like going there.
What she say? Yeah, gas has dropped. Oh yeah,
well,
cool.
that's good. That's good. Fill up your pockets, Gigi, as much as you can. Grab a bucket or whatever's around you, and get some.
I got like,
congrats to her on her new job. So
oh,
yeah.
you got a new job?
yep, Gigi got a new job.
That's what's up.
Congratulations.
She mentioned in her live stream. That's what I'm mentioning.
Over here with, I mean, like for me, I liked also when I have like to use the credit card for them in addition to the rewards because you get a little bit on it even if you're financing it with like a gas card or whatever. Chevron I've always liked. It's even for like the additives, right? Like I don't know, I'm not gonna open up and look in my engine and be like, oh wow, it really is cleaner or whatever. But just for it's a nice thought. So Chevron I like Rotten Robbie, and I like Arco. If I had to choose, usually Arco and Rotten Robbie kind of fight for having the best price. They kind of back and forth. And they're
Oh wow, look on the star. Her job.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what April Fool's Day hunt out of all the days.
Yeah, right. Careful, keep your wits about you. Watch out for pranks.
Oh, you know what? Also, I found out the other day, this gas station got shut down because they were doing watery gas on purpose just to save up.
I heard
So
that's what somebody was telling me about that local gas station I was just telling you about. It's called Luperini's, and I heard that somebody was saying that they do like some kind of watery gas or something like that.
I heard that.
That's probably why it's so cheap.
Well, water is not combustible, so that would definitely mess up an internal combustion engine. But I wonder if that's just the phrasing that they use for, not pure or not as potent fuel, which is also bad.
BP is probably the best gas station I know.
Over here, I think there's only 3 refineries, so regardless of the many, 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 many gas stations that you can pick from, because there are a lot of mom and pop ones or what have you, they're all fighting for the same gas from these 3 refineries. I don't know like how many different levels of like here's our best gas and here's our whatever gas, but I mean gas is gas really, especially when, in times like this when not just our prices shooting up, but on top of everything else that was already happening for people maybe not getting as much money or hours and even getting laid off from jobs, to where if I can't afford the Chevron, then yeah, you best believe I'm going to go to Rotten Robbie or Bob's Gas or something like the knockoff version somewhere else, because you got to do what you got to do. I mean, what are you going to do here especially not buy gas? Nah.
Yeah, I got like 3 full gas cans just sitting in the garage right now, bro. When it had dropped a decent amount at one point because they were out of gas at one night, so they lowered the price for the day. I was in there, man. Brought them cans. I was taking advantage of that.
I don't know why we didn't. I don't think we did that. We usually, because of the construction, we would have the like bobcats or generators, stuff that we need to fill up concrete saws with different kinds of fuels. So we have a lot of cans, but I don't think anyone thought to do that. It's just like whatever.
Mostly, the cans just get filled up for the snow blowers and things like that, and the lawnmower. That's
Lawnmowers,
about it. Not the cars.
That's weird. Maybe we should. I mean, because also you have to be careful because if it's not stored right, that's a huge ass hazard right there waiting to blow up. So
Yeah.
some people are like, I better not. I'll just grab what I need from the station and that's it. From the
Yeah, I
station.
hope
directly.
people, I would say that I hope people don't get ghetto. Like Popeyes with the gas.
Like the guy who I think one guy's truck caught fire because he was carrying it in his bed somehow improperly. Plastic bags,
Oh, wow.
maybe.
Wow. Plastic bag?
People were using plastic bags. People forget that gas eats a lot of stuff. That's why.
True.
Still, a plastic bag, water can leak through a plastic bag.
Yeah, or even if you used like tougher garbage bags, still like gas is a solvent, so it's
Gas is
gonna
gas.
start eating away at it. Crazy.
But
That's why we light it, make our cars go vroom.
if it was a riding more, then I would, LaShawn. But
Okay, cool.
I
More
keep it
gas.
I just keep it in my garage, and my garage temperature controlled. So,
Premium gas. Just see.
but hey, that's the best. Hey, that'll be the best riding lawnmower that you ever seen.
Mhm.
That's right. Make a video on it.
I was
Video
thinking
review.
about getting an electric lawnmower though. I was thinking about that. I don't know if you know who Tyler Tube is, but I saw his video on it a while ago, and I was interested ever since.
Yeah,
Electric
there's people-
lawnmower, electric snow blower, and all that.
I mean, forget about even like it's almost too late. I mean, I guess before the prices go even higher, it would have some people as far as like budgets go. It's too late to make that switch for an electric car because those price hikes across the board too. And I mean, unless you're so far, I think like Ford with specifically with the Lightning, there's no price hikes, but that they haven't put their foot down 100% to prevent their dealers from marking them up like they do with every other new car or special edition offering.
Mhm.
So
I was gonna
and
say,
I mean,
not to
Go
change the conversation. I know it's good, but I want to get back to tech if y'all don't mind. Because people are gonna come to my live stream and be like, "You're a tech channel. Why you all talking about gas?" I mean, I don't mind and care.
it comes back to tech, yeah. EV, electric vehicles, and technology there, and that's the tie.
So, what you think about the upcoming event for Apple, Mark? Since you're an Apple guy, are you hoping for something better? WDC or whatever is coming up.
Yeah, a better display would be nice. I mean, not that the one that just came out is not good, but I'm curious to see how much more they're gonna want for mini LED and 120, just to kind of get
Oh, I
a feel
already
for
read
this.
this.
I'm curious.
Well, I mean, I don't know because the M2 is around the corner too before the year's over, so but they're overdue. So I wonder
You
what
think
else can Apple bring?
You think they're late on it, or what do you mean? Like as far as because we just got new chips again, so
No, I don't think they're late. I think just waiting for around like the third quarter or the fourth quarter. Like around Christmas maybe to drop it.
but
I
are
think-
you saying? But are you saying you want an updated base model, like the Air or Pro or Mac Mini, like
Yeah,
13-inch laptops? But okay, let me ask you: do you think that they're gonna just put the chip in and that's it? That it's not gonna be a new design or new redesign or housing, anything like that?
Thanks for coming in, brother. Well, what I heard is supposed to be a new redesign for the Air. Well, that's still the rumors in the schematics that I saw online. You could take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, but a lot of times with timelines, they're harder to predict. So that's why I've expected, some design leaks, like specifically the squared off Apple Watch and the squared off iPhone 14 with the the glass sandwich. That might be an additional year off. So we didn't get the watch last year. Maybe, hopefully, we get at least one model that looks like this year. And then I think that instead of the iPhone 14 having the sandwich, maybe the 15 would have the sandwich glass. And then the M2 or alleged M2 MacBook Air maybe would be M3 I think that they
Or maybe
because it's not unlike Apple, obviously, to recycle and reuse old designs. And what designs are older than the ones that we've had in the MacBooks that have not gotten a facelift, but they sold better than hotcakes by having the M1 in them and nothing else.
true. So do you think that the new iPad Air is a waste of money because Apple's doing the grab money because the 64 is not for everybody? Because I told people if you have a kid, what they like to do, that low game, so 64 is not enough. Because people say no, it's good for kids. No, not really.
Yeah,
In my
I think
opinion.
that's not enough memory for sure.
hmm But that's a strategy in marketing, you know. And Apple
I
been
mean,
like that. Apple been very smart on everything strategically. They'll give you a problem and they'll do a solution. And then with a
Hmm.
credit card, you see how the credit card. If you don't have an iPhone, you will not get the credit card. I don't know if you could get away with the iPad, but actually you need the phone because it redirect you over there. I
well,
tried
what's
it before.
the solution to 64 on an M1 iPad?
128 is supposed to. I mean,
Upgrading, paying what is it, 150 more, right? For
well, yeah, to 256. So at that point, it's not worth because then you're going in the territory of the iPad Pro for the 128. You see?
so there's no
So
solution there, or no
correct.
better solution. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to. I mean, again, my thing's always been the biggest size that I could get because you would assume that not just means bigger screen, but better screen and the most battery. So I wouldn't want to go smaller than. I mean, I would hope to not because also, I had to actually pay for these things with money or the promise of future money in the form of credit. So
Mhm.
there's only so much debt I'm willing to take for something that's neat, even if it's cool. I mean, sometimes making the jump from the biggest iPhone to the biggest iPad, that's a pretty big space. Yeah, there's a lot of room here in the middle somewhere, but again,
Mhm.
these things make it work, and I'm not sure if I mean, I guess the iPad Air would be because I think the Mini might be too small, but that's just me personally. So I would, but there's very little use. It's not as practical, especially not at the price for the storage that would make it at least to try to be worth it. It's it's all kinds of muddy, I would say.
Yeah, what you think about Latrell, since you're a Samsung person, about the new announcement about the A line?
Um, so the A line, I honestly haven't really been.
You need that too much.
Look,
All I heard is the A53 is coming out.
I
That's all I heard.
haven't, I haven't watched the Samsung or the Apple event. And I don't really know much of what they announced for either event. So, but I have the iPad Air, before this one, and I
Mhm.
mean, I wonder if it would be nice to upgrade, but at the same time, I haven't touched my Air in at least 3 months. I haven't even turned it on. And I bought the Magic Keyboard, the Apple Pencil, and all
Wow,
that. So
can't
I
turn it
made
on.
this big investment and never even use it.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna keep it respectful in this live stream because it's for your needs.
No, I know,
But in
Mhm.
my live stream, middle
but
finger, middle finger.
not.
Mhm.
Yeah, yours was crazy. That was a good time. But going back to like the new Air. Okay, so for you, as far as the something new, something shiny, it does it to be working on you, or would you be immune to that because you're like, oh well, I already got this one and everything that goes with it, and I haven't touched it.
Yeah, pretty immune to it. Just because it's shiny, I don't really care. To be
What
honest
about
with
the colors? The new tweak on the colors doesn't do it either.
you, I never. I
You know
mean, they're
what?
just colors to me. You
Yeah.
know.
Big
Uh,
YouTuber is in
big
the house.
YouTuber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, getting back to the subject. I mean, it depends, but I don't fault no company for doing what they got to do because that's why they're in business. If you're in business, no matter if you're small, or big, you can't give everything for free. Because if you're
Hmm.
big, I know you got a lot of money. You could give us some stuff for free, but if you keep doing that, it's gonna cut off. And whose fault for buying a 64? Us consumer. speaking with our wallet, the more we pay, the more they take it. So therefore, it's our fault. So they're winning. So they're like, oh, I'll put it. I'll put it. I'm SE looking at like 7, 8 years ago model. People are buying it. So therefore, they're not getting screwed. They're winning. Apple or whoever company is doing that.
It's that kind of shopper who will lose. They'll want to save money, but really you're only saving some now, rather than later. Because what's going to happen when you fill up all 60 gigs, right? You're going to be more susceptible to upgrading sooner, right? To trading it in or taking a loss. We all know trade-ins suck, so it's like, oh, it's cheaper. I'll buy the cheaper one and save money. It's like, well, you won't really be saving. You're not saving headache, at least. Like, sure, you'll save some cash now, but that extra 150, like, I would. I mean, if you're gonna do it, I would do it. I wouldn't like to have such.
I'm surviving.
Especially 2022. That's weird.
64. I'm surviving. I'm at 50.
Yeah, but why survive when you can thrive and like be, not have that storage anxiety?
Because I don't, because I got my iPad, so I don't worry about this. I don't store nothing here really.
Yeah, but we're not talking about you. We're talking about other people, right? People that
yeah,
would
that's
be
true.
considering the new iPad Air at
Yeah,
64,
you're right.
thinking that it's a great deal. And that's, I don't know.
Dang, he said, we're not talking about you. We're talking about other people. I know.
We're trying to help his viewers, right? We were
No,
talking
I
to
Yeah,
tech
no,
freaks
I
in
got
this
you.
audience.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Not gonna argue with that. But yeah, it's true. It depends. I mean, and sometimes anybody go to the store and they're not, tech orientated and they just buy whatever they think. Because if you pay for a certain amount of a phone, like 425 or whatever it is, the SE, you could buy the older model and get a better value. But people don't know about that. So I feel bad for those people, but they're not educated in that aspect of that area. So they'll be like, oh, it's a new toys. Let me get it. Let me do this and that. And then at the end of the day, they could have bought like 11 or 12 better, you know what I mean? For the same price or a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
For this coming over here.
It's enough for people that it is new and shiny, that they just go in and they'll want to spend the least amount of money and walk out with something and then not worry about it. Or, I mean, maybe they have iCloud. I don't know, right? If they're
That's what
paying-
you look for.
Cloud services ain't always been my solution. It's Lachil's considered Samsung Knight. Is he prepared to challenge? Oh, Doodle.
Oh my God, dude. Hell no.
Oh man, that'll be a good one.
Look, okay,
Sorry,
so
don't-
here's how I look at it. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. My apologies.
Both
No,
of
I
you
was
go
gonna
at the same
say,
time.
how considerate is a Samsung Knight and the Samsung fanboy is different. I feel like the fanboys are the toxic ones that will defend Samsung to the core. That'd be like the Galaxy S7 was the best phone ever created type people. Like it never lagged or anything like that. And I feel like the Samsung Knights are just, just I don't know if loyal is the right word, but just people that's cool with Samsung that appreciate their
Maybe-
products and things like that.
Maybe overly loyal. I mean, because you know how some people they'll use Knight or Sheep in both good and bad contexts. And I'm like, I thought, because when I was first hearing those terms, I'm like, wait, is that? How come he's saying it as like something good, and then this guy's saying it as something bad? I was like, wait, okay.
I know Apple sheep is usually negative.
Yeah, but I mean, even what's Drew from Telosa, because he's totally owned it.
Yeah.
He's the Apple sheep, and it's whatever. And I mean, like at its root, I would say so too, because it's the whole like you only like it because of the message and the ecosystem, and this it's like you're it's such a simplistic way to like be lit like oversimplification. That's like, well, yeah, I mean it is because of how seamless and everything is, like to just jump from one device to the other, all of the devices simultaneously, and pick up when you finally want to. When you finally want to upgrade your phone, right? You're the next one out of the box. Boom! You didn't really skip a beat. Unlike when you would have to go to like Sprint or somebody and give them your phones and like plug it in and come back later on after lunch, and hopefully it syncs everything over. Like that was a nightmare.
But to be honest, I don't understand the psychology behind. Go ahead. Oh, behind people defending a company when they don't have no stake on the company. Oh, I'm gonna die for this company. Like nice fanboys or whatever you want to call it. I like all companies. I don't mind. I like Apple for now, but I'm not saying that I'm gonna stay with Apple forever. I like to use multiple things that make my ease of use of productivity for a better tomorrow.
Yeah, if it's gonna bring some value to you and to people around you, whether that's friends, family, parents, siblings, children, I think so.
Oh, toxic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because neither of these, no product is perfect because no company is perfect because no one is perfect. So there's those trade-offs, and again, that willingness to, just as an example, to trade off customization for ease of use and seamless integration. Sure. I mean, I could change my wallpaper, but unless I get an even more adorable photo, than my daughter, that's where I have, her photo on here. So I could care less about other regular wallpapers, as dope as they may be, right? Because I'm not gonna change it. So, I mean, that's enough customization for me to where I'm able, at least let me change the background or whatever. Like as far as like themes and
But
stuff,
this is the part.
it's cool, but I
This is
wouldn't be
the-
willing. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is the part I don't understand. For my mom, Apple's not easy for her. It's difficult. So it's just weird, because she's always been accustomed to Android since day one. That's how she learned. So, and she's not super sick, savvy, and pronounce that correct, but she knows enough to survive on the tech realm. So therefore, she's not that in super average consumer, but still, she tried my phone. She said, "I don't like it. I don't understand it."
That's exactly how my dad sounded too, and so also my mom.
So comfortability and accustomed to something matters to a certain extent. That's what you learn. That's what you accustomed. And some people are at that age are afraid to change because they're not willing to go through the hassle, tolerance, behavior pattern. Or I get mad, get frustrated, I want to slam the phone. And you get my point. Yeah, let me go over here, keep up with these comments.
There we go. All right, Michael's got it. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't always an iPhone. Like most of you know, I know Latrell does because he keeps a daily diary about me, separate from the one he has about him, and separate from the one about Culver's. No, but sidekicks, bro. Remember the sidekicks? Those were it. Like that was it for me. That was one of the first times too where it was like, oh, what? I can write a note on here. Oh, what? I can log in to messengers. Instant messaging. I can log in to email and just like what? It was a computer. They called it hip top for a reason. It was a laptop on your hip. So from there to a flip phone to an LG Optimus S, which was an upgrade from it before. After I had to leave T-Mobile for Sprint, and then T-Mobile came and gobbled up Sprint anyways in the long run. But from that phone at the time, which was the same price, I think it was $50. The LG Optimus S from Sprint for base model white iPhone 4 or 4S also was $50 with a 2-year contract. I was like, hey, they're the same price. Of course, I'm gonna get Apple. Like even if it's not the newest one or if a new one's coming out, I don't care. Like, boom, let me get it. And let me see what it's about, and the rest has been history for me. Like I thought, like now everyone needs a phone, and like why not have like a good looking phone? It was fragile, but still like it had heft to it. I didn't mind that it was a 30-pin connector. It was all pretty neat to me to be able to like see like what all the noise was about, and like they did a good job their marketing at the time, even still to create that buzz around it, that hype around of where they were able to be not just a necessity but an accessory, a luxury, with status, with like a recognizable brand, and the cool kids had it or whatever. I mean, even if it was more expensive, I mean, like we all would want nice things, nicer things that cost money, right? So, and I was able to get it for $50. So.
What I did, my apologies, to get more back. Okay, give me a second. That's my fault, Latrell. Yeah, I booted you off on mistake. My fault.
I don't think you did. 'Cause I left for a second.
Okay, so
There he is.
Oh, Michael.
What is that?
What's up?
Oh yeah.
What's
Oh
up,
yeah.
Michigan man?
Latrell rage quit. That's funny.
What he
This
said.
dude live in the same state as what's his name? Ian's taking all of them, right?
Florida.
Are we all sort of matching Tech for Your Needs' channel, and the only one not matching it is Tech for Your Needs? Michael's got the green shirt on. I put my green lights on purpose.
Well, I got black.
Well, your background kind of still it fits, like the sunset, sun going down. It's got that a little bit of some green glow. Or
I got green because of my logo. That's what I did.
no,
with the
but you're
banner.
wearing a red shirt on a white thing, so you stick out.
Oh yeah. Just don't want to wear the same clothes. You get my point.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
Mm-hmm.
So, Michael, tell us about how much you love Apple and all of the M1 chips.
Oh, can't hear anything. Oh, there you go.
Actually have a computer I have had for a week and a half that's sitting over that way.
I know what
I've
it
been
is.
waiting in a box because I had to wait till I moved.
Mac Studio?
And now I'm getting other stuff packed up. No, actually an M1 iMac, the base model, because
Yeah.
Oh, what color?
blue.
Oh, damn! I love it. You know what? I hate that they made the backs of them way better than the fronts, but as far as the
So-
back colors go, yeah, I like that blue.
The funny thing about it is it's my first iMac.
If I were to get one, it would be my first
Oh,
one too.
dude.
I haven't had one.
Look, I've had a
Never
Mac
had-
Mini. I've had a MacBook, 2 MacBook Airs.
Mac Mini Devil. See,
My first Mac was the Mac Mini that I got last year.
mine was the one that I just swapped out, the one that's downstairs, the 2012 15-inch base model. This would be my second actual Mac product, but of course iPhones, iPods. This is my first tablet, the 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I would love a MacBook Air. I liked when they had. Do you remember when they had the actual gold one, not the rose gold? Pretty sure they had
BG take life.
BG.
Going
I
on,
forgot.
brother.
I forgot what year it was, but when they actually made the actual yellow gold aluminum MacBook Air. But the reason I didn't get it was because it didn't have any freaking ports or at the time, a hard drive, CD drive, where I was like, I need to put some discs in it. I hadn't made that move to streaming yet. I think that was still when Netflix was sending DVDs and whatnot. So
I think they still have the DVD service because I was just looking in my Netflix settings recently, and it said something about Netflix DVDs. So.
I think they made people pick. I think to keep the price down, is they made you.
So
You had
I
the
must have
option.
picked for DVD.
You had the option to have both, and then they were like, okay, we're splitting the catalog, so let us know which one if you want to do streaming or if you still prefer to get physical media.
Did you hear about them not allowing people to share Netflix accounts anymore to lower the price?
Oh yeah, you got a warning if somebody else is using it. Trust me. So they could tell. So like if somebody's using it and then it's too many people. Okay, say for example, I got 2 people and the third person using it. So one of us cannot use it. That happened to me the other day. I got kicked out of it.
Because my brother, I'm using his Netflix account. He uses my YouTube Premium account, family plan, and just other things like that. But it's not a family plan for the Netflix account, so I don't know how long that's going to last with us just using his account. And I hope it don't start a snowball effect with other services like Hulu and all that, and Peacock. I just started using that for the Bel Air reboot. Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't other people, if your competitors raising their prices? I mean, you could take advantage short term, I guess, really short term, by not raising your prices. But if the market price is going up, then you're able to, scooch up the profit margins too. Why not?
Yeah.
I don't get what Ted says. Ted's weird.
Yeah, I mean,
Everyone ignore him.
but yeah, I can't wait. Michael Pepper come back online. I want to ask him about the pro account that he got for $15.
Oh, for
That's a
Melon?
good deal. Yeah.
Yo, I'm about to actually get off of here though. I appreciate you
All
having
right, man.
me
Yeah,
on.
no problem, sir.
Been, been a good stream, man.
Cool.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man, anytime,
Okay.
brother.
Yeah, man. But all right, y'all. Hopefully, y'all, stay good out there. I know I was gonna say stay warm, but I don't think I. Well, I was gonna say, well, he's in California. He's never has to
Yes,
worry about being cold.
it's too warm
But
over here.
Tech for Your Needs is still in Boston.
That's
Yeah,
But
true.
it's
oh yeah, I
cold.
forgot to say. Yeah, they were in there. They were at Boston. What was it? Saturday. This Saturday, they were eating out there in Boston, and before they went back to Maine, because that's where my brother lives in Maine.
What part of Boston? Maybe they were near my house, if you recall, before you got it. Near
Yeah,
downtown?
he took a 2-hour drive to get to Boston.
Yeah, that's right.
So
2 hours.
Damn. Imagine how much
yeah,
that gas costs, man. That's a lot.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because it was flights were a lot cheaper in the Boston airport than Portland, Maine.
Wow.
You know, and yeah,
South
I
Tech.
mean, it is what it is.
But what does that have to
But
do with tech?
all right, I'm not. Look, hey, we'll save this for my live stream or something or whatever
Yeah,
live stream where I can
back
actually
later.
come at you.
Back later.
All right.
All right, man. Have a
All
good
right,
one.
take care, brother.
B-Tech says that he's glad he doesn't pay for Netflix. It's included with his T-Mobile. Were you already T-Mobile or were you Sprint and then T-Mobile? Because if with me, I was Sprint and then the acquisition happened. But through Sprint, I'll get Amazon Prime, which I think covers video, Prime Video, and Hulu. They bundled it in there too. It's still the commercial version, so I still have to watch ads. Unfortunately, can't skip them. But it's cool. I mean, and you know what? But what's not cool about that is that they didn't tell me. They'll and I found that Sprint has done that in the past multiple times where they'll either two things. They'll either raise prices of certain fees, like a permanent,
Already T-Mobile.
a permanent higher bill due to XYZ reason, but they won't tell you that, and that if you are eligible or entitled to new benefits or features, they won't tell you that either.
He left. I was going to ask him the question about Melon.
Yeah, just wait for him to come back.
Yep.
To where they were like,
Oh,
by the way,
yeah.
you get, did you get your code for free Hulu or something? Or I had to discover it on my own, and then I'm like, yo, what's up with this Hulu thing and this? Oh, that's nice. Wow, that's nice. What's up with this free Hulu and free Amazon? I'm like, you guys are charging me for it, and it's included in my thing, but no one's told me about it. I was like, oh yeah, we can send you the email for the sign up link and da da da. I was like, all right, okay.
So about Melon, yeah, they had a thing. I got an email, and that's on their website. So it's $15 a month, so twice what you're paying, but you get the Pro, which means 1080p. You can do local.
I need to
local
check that out.
recording.
750.
And all that stuff. And it was just a code you had to put in. It was right at the top of their website, and it was
Correct.
like we love something. I can't remember what it was, but I was like, oh, that's nice.
Remember, those promotions are like 2-3 hours. Because last time they did it for 10 hours, so they might be gone by the time I check.
I can't remember what it was through. Let me see if I have.
You locked out. That's a steal.
And
Yeah.
as long as you're paying, then you get it for that much. But if I ever stop paying, then obviously that's gonna go away. But
Because you got a lot of customization with this program. Look, I got the green banner matching my logo. You could do a lot.
So you're gonna have to pay till you die, Michael.
so the coupon code is Melon Loves You, and it basically $5 a month they had for the base one, and then this is for the Pro for $15 a month. And I was like, well, I'll do that because that's like the same price as 720p through the rest of the services.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
I'll just take that. But I have space now. You see, I'm in my living room. I'm using my regular actual
Yeah,
camera.
here we go.
So I can I can do fun stuff like that.
You're making these moves, Michael. I don't know. This is very unlike you.
I discovered something funny by accident. Don't put a humidifier by your intake vent for your air, or it sucks the moisture into the rest of the apartment. So we had like clouds forming in the bedrooms because it just.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it works. Like if you want to get the rest of it humid because it's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
Mhm.
I thought
forced
you were
air
gonna
heat.
say, I thought you were gonna say a piece of tech, and because you don't want humidity inside of your tech, but you said vents. I was like, okay.
I was like,
Whew,
why does the
scared.
rest of the apartment look smoky? It's because it was
Foggy.
just like up through.
Now you can put
And
some
what's really
lights.
cool is I have my camera, my audio interface, which actually has 2 microphones, all plugged into the back of my monitor. So all I did was sat down and plugged my MacBook into my monitor, and everything and turned on my keyboard and my mouse Bluetooth, and everything's connected.
Oh,
So
so
when
you
I'm
got the
done, I'll just
6100?
disconnect and walk off.
Get some DJ lights now, man. Make that trip to Guitar Center like we were talking about in the last
And
last
then
stream.
for lighting, I just have this floor lamp that I'm using.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm.
Are you using? You're not using your
smart
microphone right
lights
now,
on it.
are you? Are you using your earbuds to talk to us?
It should be this.
It sounds like.
Let me
it
double
sounds like-
check.
yeah, I think you're
Yeah,
off.
double check, because he got a good point.
I think you're off.
Nope, it should be this. Hold on.
Or the inside of the stream. Yeah. Again, remember it could switch at any of the at any point in your chain.
Definitely my microphone I'm using.
Okay, tap it. Don't say nothing, Mark.
Huh? Why does it
Okay.
sound like that then? You're hearing it, right, Luis? It's not just me.
I don't
'Cause
know.
I know
mean,
you- I know him to have a good microphone. That's why I'm saying. I'm like, it doesn't sound
Yeah, correct.
how it normally sounds.
Yeah, correct. I agree, Mark.
Also for Shark Fin, he says he's not a huge fan of public transportation and took the train. There it is. Avoided traffic, saved gas, toll, and parking at the risk of being stabbed, shot, or mugged. What a brave guy. I mean, if that's worth it to you,
Oh,
but then again,
That's
most-
weird.
maybe his
That's-
complexion was to thank for that too.
Yeah,
Also-
Michael Pepper, with your mic, you sound fuller. And today, it's not the same quality, so I don't know what's going on.
That's
to be
weird.
honest.
Yeah, you
There
sound
you
a
go.
little far and distorted.
Strange.
And
Let me see something.
Sure. Also, B-Tech, how he says he pays for ad-free Hulu. Were you given when T-Mobile said they included that? Was it the ad version, and then you're able to like pay the difference to get the ad-free? Because I might look into that. I mean, ads are an okay break, I guess. Sometimes. I mean, I've learned to deal with them. Our generation is the unskippable ad generation, right? So that's a luxury today, but commonplace.
Do I
Even.
sound now?
One more time.
Keep
I sound it in
speaking.
How about now?
Oh,
A
you
little
said
bit,
Netflix. Sorry, you said Netflix with T-Mobile. Sorry.
yeah, you sound much a little bit better now.
I was gonna say it says I'm using my interface, so I don't know if it's because
Yeah, you
it's
sound
routing
better.
through everything or what.
No, you sound better. Right now, you sound better.
Oh, okay.
Or I
For
can
me.
always do this.
What's going on here?
Do something better. I don't know why you
What's he
switched.
doing? Can't see what he's doing. What a weirdo. Wait,
Yeah, you have fixed the problem. I don't know why you.
I totally forgot what what the rest of my sound effect buttons were. I memorized.
How about
No.
this?
Oh yeah, I do got that in my tablet, but I got to make sure the app work correctly. Because if you swipe wrong, then you don't want to wake up the wrong button.
I have 2 different microphones,
Phone tag. What's up?
so I switched over.
Phone
to
tag
you.
at work.
See if it sounds any different.
It sounds cleaner,
Whatever,
but still far
whatever.
away.
Yeah, you sounded good. I don't know why you switched it before this time.
Yeah, man.
You have fixed the problem.
Just get one of these bad boys right here. Get one of these, Michael. I'm pretty sure they sell them over there where you are.
Now he got a good audio. It's like me. I got a good audio system, but
The thing
These
is,
extra
sometimes these apps,
they'll mess with your setting. Yeah, you're muted, or your audio cut out. I mean, we heard you when you started talking, but not after. Nope,
Oh, let me go back to this.
nothing. Yeah,
But I paid extra for the free ads. Honestly, Hulu shows more ads than regular cable.
wow.
There
I mean,
you
that's
go.
where I go back to the fridge. Bathroom break, fridge break, resupply. Still can't hear you, Michael. If you're talking, I can't tell because your mouth's covered. But Sharkfin says the key term there was it's gotten better. Try to keep up. All right, guy.
how
This guy.
about now?
Whoa?
Yep.
On
Whoa.
one side, on my right side, I can hear that.
Yeah, I could hear you perfect.
What a trip! That was
What you
weird.
got? Special
That's
audio?
weird.
Dude, it sounds like you're standing over here. He's just standing over my shoulder, talking into one ear.
Well, I'm hearing you through the speaker, so I didn't put no audio.
You're messing
I
up everyone
wonder-
else. Yep, still over here.
But it's good, you having these problems with when you fixed everything and get everything square out.
Yeah.
So this could be a test. You testing your equipment.
Yep, live unboxing test. Michael Pepper Tech. iPhone 14.
Oh, we got
we'll
a new service. It's called React for Melon. Sorry to interrupt you. It said React Beta. It's a music symbol. Did I touch it? No, I don't want to touch it and break things. I'll do it in a test live stream.
Mark, did this fix
Yeah.
it? Am I in both
No.
ears now?
No, it's still on one.
That's weird.
It sounds
Okay.
good though. It sounds good.
I got an idea, Michael. Leave and come back. Maybe that might fix the problem.
Making sure it's
Whoa.
not me because I can hear Luis in both.
That's weird.
Because BG Tech Live said you sound good.
Yeah, he sounds
The
good,
way-
but
the way I
you're
have
only on
my-
one end.
So I had to go in and turn off echo cancellation in the Melon app,
Correct.
and then I'm trying to determine if I should have stereo audio on or off because my
Try-
interface has two inputs.
toggle it off.
So right now it's off.
Okay, turn it
Okay.
off.
What happens when I turn it on?
I don't know. Try it.
Nothing. It's
Nothing.
on now.
You sound the same.
Yeah, you sound good, but you're still only coming out of at least one of my
That's weird.
For
I
me,
can
you're
hear,
coming normal. For me,
I
you're
can hear-
normal.
I can hear Luis in both. That's weird. No, he's
Really
using
strange.
Melon. This is Melon B-Tech.
Yeah, this is Melon.
Because I have my microphone, my setup and everything is not cheap. It's like $350 because
No, you're good. You sound good for you.
Yeah,
You
this
sounded good.
never happened before. That's weird. This is weird.
so
The only advice
Maybe-
is leave and come back.
I would say check your cables. Check your physical cable going into your mic and then wherever that's plugging into. Sometimes
My
that
other advice is exit and come back, and that might fix the problem.
turn it unplug it and plug it back in. Turn it off and
Yeah,
turn it on.
also.
Run the standard tech support.
If everything fails, just exit out of the program and come back.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
Are you gonna
Because
do a
if-
live? Are you gonna do a live unboxing of the iMac, or is that a video you're gonna do separately, Michael? Yeah,
Hold
no
up, he's
problem.
trying to do something.
Did you just give me the finger? You better run.
And this finger, he said. This finger. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking because I've been working. I did half of my video. I'm working on my new series that I'm inviting creators. And it's besides your iPhone, let me talk about it. Besides your iPhone, what else gear that is most useful for you? So that's what
man.
I'm doing with my series.
That's
I'm
yeah,
going to finish this week.
that'll be a good one. All right.
I left and came back.
So it's cleaner, sounds cleaner, but still unbalanced. Still
That's
just on the right side. Yeah, but it's not. But it sounds better now. I don't know what you did with it.
Yeah, it sounds
my mic
better.
had been bumped, so it was
That's weird.
just straight line audio before, and now I have it so it has the drop off at the low end. Because my microphone has like on mic control, and I can also like drop 20 decibel gain, but I wouldn't want to do that because you wouldn't be able to hear me.
How about rotating your microphone? Because that thing picks up in stereo, right? So maybe it's only picking you up on one side.
Could be.
No.
BTEC, I'm using Melon app. It's both words together. WW Melon and app together. That's the software that I'm using. The only reason I got it because I'm paying $750 for 720p, but I'm gonna look into what Michael Pepper said. You get the Pro for $15. That's a steal.
You're blocking the microphone, Luis.
My apologies.
And what's that? That's the Rode Go, right? The
Reboot your
Clip-on.
machine.
I should find my because I'm using my setup right now. I have it's the 2i2. I should find my Solo and dig that out and see if it makes a difference. It shouldn't, because this is the one that I've been using for the last several weeks. Once my
Yeah, you was fine in my live stream when you came in before.
If there's something with like the Melon settings or something with like, because I know he has a lot of control at his end too for like
our audio.
our audio for adjusting.
Are you messing with his audio, Luis? Let's see
No,
what my options are. So
I haven't
my
touched anything.
my stereo audio is off, and I have echo cancellation on. I don't know.
I haven't touched nothing at all. Let me see. What does it say? BTEC reviews. Let me see. Oh, you
Says
paid
he-
$10 for StreamYard?
He's paying $10 for StreamYard, and he's considering Restream. But why? You don't like StreamYard? I had it for a while. I think when we were doing our crazy long streams, I was paying for StreamYard for.
Hey, thank you for coming in, Anthony. Well, all of them do the same thing, just more features because they're all weight-based live stream. They don't really intensive resource on your computer, so therefore they're web-based software. So even a potato computer could run it. It just what features you like and what deal you got. I got a good deal. I couldn't pass, so I stayed with this one because
Yeah.
I tried to get the deal for the $10, but it was too late. They offered me $10 to not leave StreamYard because I was paying $25, but I already bought this one for $750 for life. So I said, let me give it a try. The more you know, the better you do.
Yeah, I've been using like the stream that I was just on for my channel. I jumped into Ecamm this time. So I mean, I know it has way more features than I know what to do with. So I definitely got to spend more time with that. But I like it. It's, the more I figure it out, the more I like it. But
Because Ecamm is comparable to OBS. Everybody keeps saying that.
right. That's one of the because there's so many damn features.
Yeah, you could do 4K. You could do recording. You could do recording
of
video.
windows.
Everything.
Overlays and stuff, yeah.
Mhm.
All sorts of stuff. And I don't have to worry too much about it being resource intensive because of the new MacBook now that I have finally, I have a tool that can handle that. So
Correct.
so that's the beauty of that. $7. Yeah, man. Saving that money. Get the coupon, man. If you try it, then I think one of the ways that we've said is if you sign up for something, pay for the cheapest version for like a month or whatever, and then cancel it. And I think they generate a coupon for you too to keep you on, right? That's part of their retainer
Correct.
strategy.
A lot of people do that.
So
It's better
does it sound any
$5 than
different to you, Mark?
$0.
Still on the right side, Michael.
That's weird because now I'm going direct into the MacBook. I mean, I'm still using an adapter, but instead of going through the monitor, I just pulled out my USB to USB-C adapter and right into the MacBook instead.
But crispy still. So I don't. This is weird.
Yeah,
I
you're
wouldn't know.
crispy.
Yeah, it's crispier now even.
Yeah, you sound 10 times better.
So I don't know what the deal is with that, but yep, that's what
Oh,
I'm doing. Is I decided to pull
BTEC.
out that adapter.
Yeah, BTEC.
Yeah.
Sometimes on their live streams, I think if you can catch a StreamYard live stream, I know they give away like cups and stuff and merchandise. So I don't know if they'll give away codes like maybe
Well, I got a cup. I mean, a cup from StreamYard. I won that Professor Ness. So I won twice from Professor Ness, twice. camera, and cup.
Yeah, the Ecamm 12-month pro subscription that I have, that I won that from the Owen Video streams too. So
Oh yeah, I remember that was there.
Look out
I was so happy.
To answer
Yeah.
Mark's question from earlier, I don't think I'm gonna do a live unboxing. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up my camera and do a time lapse of me like unboxing and setting
okay.
it up, and then
And then
I'm
stopping
also
at the
gonna
good part.
have I'm also gonna have a second camera set up that's me unboxing it. So what you'll have is I'll have an unboxing video, but then I'll have like a time lapse setup unboxing, so you can get like my reactions in like normal time to like seeing the color for the first time. Like I mean, I saw it
hell
in
yeah.
the Apple Store, but like or in at Best Buy, but
But
that's
now this one's
their
yours.
lighting's different and like
Right.
setting it up and stuff. And I think what's going to be really cool is like you're literally going to see me go from like this setup with all this crazy stuff on my desk to like an iMac just sitting there.
It's gonna be cool. I'm looking forward
Like
to it.
that's my goal. Or I might just set it up next to my setup and dual screen it, because I can just plug my cable that I plug into my MacBook into the port on the iMac and then have dual screen. But
Yeah,
And this
especially
is-
with universal control. They like we were saying, it's better now. I've noticed less problems with it too. Jumping from both the MacBook to iPad and then iPad back to MacBook. It's smoother now.
and there's a company that makes
Just like 20 light
they
unboxing.
make this dongle that you can use with Mac and Windows, and it's USB-C, and you plug it in, and basically it like makes your computer think that you have a external display plugged in, but then you load the app onto your other device, so you can use like a Mac as a display for a Windows machine, or like you can use they updated their app now, so you can use like the iMac 4.5K display as like a second screen for my MacBook.
Word. Oh, cool.
Wired or wireless. It's a little bit pricey right now for the adapter, but the fact that it works for Windows and Mac is kind of nice, because I have a Windows desktop, so technically I could plug it into my Windows desktop and use my iMac as a display for it. If I wanted to, like, so like the idea of if I wanted to show like comparing Mac OS and Windows on a live stream, I could just have the input come in and then just switch back and forth in the screen grab. So
Oh snap!
That's the one that I want for Professor Ness.
I like it in white. Yeah, white looks
Yeah, my
clean.
friend was using it.
That's
So
clean.
I got the same one in black that I bought. The only reason I couldn't return it because the period of returning it was over. So now I got two. Same thing happened with my iPhone XR.
that makes
So
me
you're
think
using
of
it-
that camera that Johnny Ives designed. You guys, any of you remember that at all?
No, I don't remember that one. The Apple one or the other one?
No, he worked with
I think Apple had something, was it? Or what?
he
Unless
worked.
that was.
I think it was with Hasselblad or
render.
something like that. And
Oh,
he
Hasselblad?
designed a camera like maybe 5 years or so, like before he left Apple. I'll look it up real quick.
Didn't they have a printer or something like that too?
Yeah, so it's the Johnny Ive, and you'll like this. Actually, I should be able to share this, right?
I believe so. Yes. Share button
Share.
right next to leave
Um,
and stop video.
right there.
Why did I read it right to left? Dyslexia is a real
There we
problem.
go. I shared it, I think.
Oh, he has to approve it, right? I think.
I don't like because it doesn't show like a preview at my end of it sharing. Like I can't see what he can see. Where like in StreamYard you can see all, you know.
Yeah, it would be like backstage.
Mm-hmm.
It would be like another person waiting to join, but you can see it. Something like that.
So
Or it'd be
Johnny
grayed out, right?
Ive and Mark Newson.
Well, wait, Marco Pepper, I have you twice on the
Yes,
stream.
because I'm sharing my screen.
Oh, okay. So let me see.
There we go.
So
Sorry,
it was
my
a
apologies.
Leica prototype. And apparently,
Oh, that's cool.
wow.
Yeah, it looks almost exactly like it.
Wow, I forgot you were sharing your screen. My apologies for that.
Wow, it sold for an auction.
Here,
An
zoom in on
auction
the page,
2013 for $1.5 million. That's insane.
Make it bigger for us, Michael. Zoom in. Line up the paragraphs to screen here. No. The zoom in on the.
Pinch to zoom. There you go. That's what I'm talking.
Yeah. All right.
Thank
I had
you.
to remember the keyboard shortcut.
Damn. 1.8 million. Wow.
So, yeah, it was a one-off Leica M.
Oh, so that's
Working
kind of
with
looks similar. Let me
red.
see here. Comparing to this one, kind of looks similar. It's white.
Yeah, it
It's-
looks
I mean,
very
it's white and stainless steel, I do believe.
fingerprint magnet. Oh yeah. You know what that means? To me, that means like yeah. Obviously, if you keep it clean, it'll look great. But fingerprint magnets usually mean grip to me, right? You're able to grab it.
They
It's not as slippery.
561 models and nearly 1,000 prototype parts during the camera's design process.
Wow.
Huh. The final Leica M for red
Oh, I can't turn it on. The
sold
battery's dead.
alongside 40 other items at auction, which raised 26 million in total. So obviously, that's kind of crazy to think that it raised 1.8 of that 26. Compared to there were 39 other items to get the rest of it, so it's pretty. That the button
Oh.
is interesting there. The like shutter release, and then the other thing
Yeah.
just has an A on it for autofocus, I guess.
The original price is seven. Yeah, give me a second, fellas. The original price is $750, but you could get a discount. The lowest that I saw is open box. That somebody bought on my local Best Buy for $550. That's not bad. He bought the black one, and it was brand new in mint condition because we was talking, and I was like, oh, I got a channel, and I explained to him, and the guy says, oh wow, you know what I mean? So you could get it for cheaper than $750, but that's the original price. Go ahead, Michael. My apologies.
Oh, I was just saying it very you can like see where like the inspiration from his design at Apple. Like you notice the little ridges that were around that like the shutter button, and then if you look at your Apple Watch and you look at the crown, it's got like the
Oh,
little
yep.
ridges all the way around it. And then even the little red accent, like where there were like the little red pins around it, same thing. Like if it was up to him, I'm pretty sure it would have been basically silver and white iPhones only. Because like the iPhone 10, you know how that had like the really chrome, curved sides to it,
Yeah.
and it came. You know, the iPhone 10 though came in a few different colors, but apparently it was only supposed to be white. White and silver was his design for that, but yeah.
Yep. Oh, I hate this thing. You always get in the mirror. This toolbar.
Which one?
You know. No, it's a Windows toolbar. They give me the time, day, couple of news, the weather. But if I hover, it'll go up the toolbar.
Huh? Maybe get an Apple product.
Apple screen,
Hey,
so I can
Hey,
really.
didn't you promise us you were going to buy an M1 Mac Mini? What's up with that? What's the latest?
Oh, I can't get it because, like I said, I was gonna get it through my mother credit, but you have to have an Apple device called
Oh, right.
iPhone in order to get that credit card. So I
then-
couldn't get it.
Or what about refurbished? Or like Amazon Renewed?
because-
I'm sure they have some.
Yeah,
Amazon
but I wanted to
Renewed
get
is
it. I wanted to get it through credit because I didn't want to, to
Spend the
credit
ca-
to my
I get that.
mom.
Of course, I get that.
She got excellent credit. She got a 500% credit. It's just that you got to have an Apple device, and she got an Android device. So
Yeah.
I couldn't
Right, I
get
know.
it.
But what about Best Buy or even Amazon has credit?
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
I was
Let
gonna
us
get
know.
the 16 RAM and 1 TB. That was gonna be 12, I think, 12.99.
Heck yeah. I wonder what they're gonna do for the higher spec Intel Mac Mini because that's still on there.
Burn it in
It
a
might.
fire.
I mean, I like the finish, the you know what I mean that like space gray stormtrooper look. It looks evil. I love it.
It's funny to
Mhm.
me because if you want a complete space gray like setup, you have to go with like a MacBook Pro or a MacBook Air or something because like they didn't do that with the iMacs. And the Mac Mini,
Yeah,
they just did the silver one with the M1, so like you'd have
and
to go with a laptop
and
if you
the
wanted an all space gray setup.
and the Mac Studio as well. That's only in silver. If that tells
Mhm.
you
So
anything.
literally you'd have to just have a MacBook and like find maybe a third party company monitor that's space
Yeah.
gray or like
One
go all
one
black or
reason
whatever.
that I went with this color for this was not just because it was my first tablet, but because I had my 2012 15-inch. That one's silver, like you guys have seen it, and that's one reason.
Mhm.
Also, I went space gray with the new 16-inch. But black still also would look cool. I mean, it would get way warmer in sunlight. It would glare less though than like say a silver. For example, don't use a white Magic Keyboard outside because that'll be really bad for glare on your screen. But um, like a black one, also we don't have to worry about our computers, at least M1, Apple Silicon powered computers heating up too bad. So they're able to go. That's why I was like, okay, I'll go the darker tone, space gray rather than silver, uh, because it is going to be able to cool itself off way better than before and not get as hot to begin with. And obviously, you're gonna protect your devices from the sun like you should, anyways. But you can't handle it more. I would shy away from doing it in my old laptop because I know it's only going to give me 10, 15 minutes of fuss free use before I start running into problems.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But also, I think, correct me, fellas, back in the days, way back in the days, I think Apple had a black, right, laptop, if I'm not mistaken.
Was
They
it?
did
I know they had
with
pure white
Sure.
they had
carbonate.
they had all black back with the back with like the G. What was the? Hold on, I have to look it up.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They also had a titanium.
If you find it, share the screen so I can show people if you don't mind.
It was the.
I'll see you guys in chat. I'm gonna hop off. Thanks for having me.
Okay, I'm almost out of here. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you find it, let me know so I can share the screen, if you don't mind.
Oh, it was the 2008.
I knew it. So let me go over here.
I'm trying to find a good photo of it. Most of them are kind of. Eh.
If you can find it. So Best Buy is your best bet. They have 18 to 24 month finance free. Yeah, but I was thinking about it, but I decided to wait and hold on that because I'd rather pay it off at once. It was a nice thing that came up, and my eyes got googly big and happy, and I was going crazy in my mind. I need it, but to Sharky comment, sometimes things happen for a reason. If you don't have me, I got 80% of the money. I just don't know. If I could find a deal with an open box, I'll go for that. It's fine if you can't find the Michael Pepper, no worries.
It's just none of the photos are very good because they're all
Yeah.
from taken way back in 2008 with
Yep.
they had a titanium models, but the problem with that was the way that they had to run the riveting through the hinges.
Hmm.
A lot of times that went out, so people ended up having to like get them repaired multiple times. The body, the way they coated it with the technology they had for coating them way back then, just didn't handle it well. They were super heavy because they were heavy in general, and then you added in titanium body. It was pretty heavy.
They had a 17
Sometimes I
inch, right?
forget using a regular camera. The nice thing is I don't have to have my lights cranked up, and it looks good. At least I think it looks good. Pretty low
You know,
noise, but I'm using just the kit lens.
the
so
6100.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm
But
not even
were you
using the best
using that
lens
with
I
the
have.
Mac,
That's
right?
right here.
Ah, cool.
That's my Sigma 30, but I need to figure out the distance and positioning to really be able to use that one, and I didn't want it to be like just this part of my face. So
Well, yeah, because sometimes I do a mistake. I got a different focal range on mine. Like if I do active, it'll crop in, but if I do regular, it'll be more wide. So sometimes I forget in my live stream to do active.
because this is like, out, and then if I go
Oh, cool.
in this one, if I
I
were
put this right here, and I'm trying to drop this camera.
right about there would be the equivalent of the other one.
Mhm.
So I don't really want it that close. I mean, it would be okay. It's just
You know what else I've been trying with my cameras, and we're talking about technology? I've been trying to go manual and do different stuff. Because I got built-in filters. It's called AKA ND filters, and that's good. It's not too much strong of a stop, but it works for when I'm outside.
I'm thinking I might flip my desk around and actually put it.
So currently you're moving or you're in the new apartment?
In the new place.
Oh, okay, I'm confused. I'm way off. So you already did move. I gotcha.
I'm in our living room right now, so there's a sliding glass door right there. Kitchen is over that way. Bathrooms through there. Bedrooms that way. Anyways, it's yeah. There's a family that has four girls and two, including two 3-year-olds that lives above us, and they're there all the time and they run around a lot. But I'm used to it because I'm used to like when we were at my parents and they were moving around all the time.
Well, to be honest, I lucked out because I got five apartments, including them in the last floor. But it's so quiet because 3 people of those are over 60. So they're quiet, they're over 65. And my neighbor, she's young. Well, not young, she's like 35, around, or 40. And, it's cool. I know her brother, and it's not a bunch of noises. So I lucked out if I want to do videos and stuff like that. So that's the only advantage that I have in that regard. But you got a good. You got it good because your kid is good too. He, when you do videos, he don't interrupt you, so that's good. Not like
I
other.
usually try to do those when he was asleep. The reason I disappeared for when I did was because he decided that he was going to be in the other room because he needed his gummies.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I was like, I already gave them to you. He's like, I want the other one. So I went and found his vitamins that he hadn't had today, and I was like, oh yeah, you can have those.
So yeah, I'm getting back to this camera. When my friend tried it, there was the deal. If something happened, I get to keep your iPhone Pro Max 13 Sierra Blue. And you know what I did? I made a sign in paper. He used it for 3 days. He liked it, so he bought one in black. That's why I cannot turn it on because the battery's dead. It looks super clean and white. So I'm going to start using this next month. I'm going to have 2 camera angles, so I'm going to consult you, if you don't mind, my brother, so you can help me out with that to set it up correctly. Because I'm going to show you everything that I'm buying. I'm buying a whole rig that I found by DSLR shooter. So I'm buying that rig and I'm done. I'm not buying nothing else. Because I bought this boom arm and I regret it. It was a waste of money. It works, but it's just too much trouble setting it up. I want something static. Just put it on Turn it on, and it's good to go. So let me see if I could find what I'm talking about. Give me a second. Well,
It's so nice because right behind us is just woods. So it's like birds, squirrels, little animals
let me
running
see.
around and stuff, um, and there's trees up above us, so it's pretty much shade all the time here. So like during the summer, we probably won't really have to run our AC much because we're completely in
Oh, give me a
shade. So
second. This is what. Go ahead, keep talking. This is what I'm buying. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not wasting no more money. I'm done. So I'm doing, Sigi, buy it nice or buy it twice. I'm buying that and that's it. Calling it a day. Go ahead.
oh, that's one of those, yeah, that has all the stuff. So
I got that from DSLR Shooter. So I could rig a lot of stuff. So therefore I'm fine. It's better, less headache. Call it a day. Because like you told me before, the advice you gave me, don't keep buying stuff. Just buy it once. So, I listen to you since you gave me that advice. So yeah, so what else you got in your neck of the woods? What else you doing with your channel or anything you want to discuss? Whatever.
um, I'll be back to live streaming, because I'll actually not have to worry about like my. I'll actually have a space that I can just leave set up, turn things on, be good to go. Not have to worry about people making noise because my son and my wife will be asleep. So I can, during the week live stream if I want, work on videos. During the summer, when it's like longer days, I might even like sit outside out back here, and I could live stream right there, and I could potentially just take my MacBook out there and set it up on like a table and just hang out back there and have the natural sounds and live stream as long as it's not going to rain or something, 'cause that would be
Yes.
a mess.
You know who did that once? Scott Pishy, technically speaking, he did that once. I remember. I don't know if he was there for the live stream. He did it in his backyard. And yeah, he had a power outlet and everything. So nothing died. So that was good.
As long as people don't mind. I mean, the only problem I think about that is that people would be able to hear me if they have their window open.
True.
But, you know, then I have some different things I want to work on. I need to do a long-term S22 Ultra video. I need to do my video on how I went from a iPad Pro 11-inch to a Tab S8 Ultra to an iPad Pro 12.9-inch to an iMac.
Oh, wait a minute. The obligatory face. For the thumbnail. People do that all the time when they change products too much. I'd be laughing.
I'm thinking for the thumbnail in each corner of the screen. Let's see if I can do this. So like in this corner up here will be like the iPad Pro 11-inch, and then you'll see Tab S8 Ultra, iPad Pro 12.9, iMac, and I'll have an arrow that goes between to make like a Z, and then I can just have my face in the middle, like, or something.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I did my face once. I don't recall when my actual Panasonic Image G7 broke. That's when I show you I did my face. Because what I told people think the faces work, and they do. but it depends. Sometimes you try, it works for your channel. Sometimes it don't. It's it's not a one set all stone. And next time that I do a live stream, I want to talk about content creation, those stuff because that's part of tech. We use tech, so I want to incorporate that in my channel. You know what I mean? So getting back to the subject I was talking earlier, before I head out, I'm gonna do like 10 more minutes.
Yes,
I'm doing that.
Sharky, the Spartans, the team that lost to Duke after a 20 to 6 run. State was ahead 70 to 65, and they ended up losing 85 to 76 because State only scored 6 points and Duke ended up scoring 20 in the same amount of time. In the second round of the NCAA March Madness tournament.
So what I'm doing sometime this week, I'm going to pick up different colors of paper so I could put on top of my table, because I got an old table that they gave me. The lady was turning outside, and it's a strong table, but it's brown, ugly. So I'm going to buy different paper when I do like B-roll. They don't look ugly. So I'm going to start working on my series of most useful tech besides your phone. So you pick a product and you talk about it for 3 minutes, and that's it. So what I'll do, I'll introduce you, because I had that series before. I'll introduce you, but like Michael Pepper, and you continue, and then you say whatever, and then you give your opinion, your closing remarks. And I want to do that once a month and bring a creator every month. That'll be a good series. So introduce somebody. Well, for me, it'll be this, the Rode wireless. Talk about it for 3 minutes. The enhancement, the stuff that I like about it, because it's useful, because it's mobile. You're not confined. You could walk away from your equipment, and as long as you're in a good distance, and there's no radio. And you get my point. And blah blah blah. And that's how I want to do it, because that's basically doing. Another thing, when you're doing your live streams, are you doing it this channel or are you doing a particular channel?
So I need to
Go
reach
ahead,
out to
promote
some
yourself. So
people
you're here.
first, because I want to get back to doing sort of my creator interviews, but I want to do it on my Behind the Minds channel.
I love
so
the channel for this podcast.
I need to set up reach out to a few people and set up some things and get that going back up. And but I might test live streaming on my main channel, because it doesn't seem to affect as like it used to. It doesn't seem to really affect
Yeah,
me
it'll all
anymore.
change.
And the other thing is I can always do the live streams and then have them recording, since with Melon I'll have to
Correct.
just toggle that on and it will record to local full HD, and then take those, and if I need to chop parts out or whatever, and then put that over on the Behind the Minds, and then just private the main video, because then I don't think you lose I'm trying to think, if you
You don't lose nothing. You get whatever you got into the private point.
If you unlist them, then you lose your time. I think, for watch time. But if you private them, then I think you still maintain it, because people can
Correct.
still find it as long as they have the link. So the other thing I could do is just have clips from it on the Behind the Minds, and then in the description say, like, follow this link to go see the full one, and then have the full one on my main page, but have it like private, so that the only way you see it is by following that link. So then any new views after it's live, I would know would be from people coming from that.
Yep. Oh, can I ask you something about that? If you private them, right? They private. Can you do a playlist, and people could find a playlist, or no? If you could do that, that's a good idea. That'd be awesome. And behind whatever the name of the channel, behind whatever it's called, that's a nice name for a podcast. You could do that. That's nice. I like the name. It's very catchy. Make sure nobody got it, and you're good to go on the podcast world.
I mean,
Because you
I
you good
already
at
did all
interviewing
that, and
people.
I already have the channel created, and I have the Twitter account for it, and
URL and
yeah.
everything. So you're good to go. Hmm. It'll be good. Anything else you want to plug in before I leave out of here? Because I've been close to 2 hours.
Not necessarily. Thanks for having me on. I was hoping you were still going live tonight, and you know, so that's good. I think T is gonna be on.
Yeah,
Um,
pretty soon.
and let's see, what time does he go on? Let me check real quick so I
9:30, I
can.
think.
I think he goes live at 9:30. So
Hmm.
everybody head over there in about 15-20 minutes, and
Correct.
he'll be going live and chilling, and I'll be over there in the chat hanging out, watching and listening to him. And then we got to remember that everybody has their streams throughout the week. Gigi has hers tomorrow at 7, and then Wednesday is Wired Wednesday, um, and then
Technically speaking,
and technically speaking, and then Thursdays, um,
Ike and Mike.
yeah, Mike and Ike, and Friday is Holler at Your Boy. Saturday we have Digital Sling. Sunday we have, I think Latrell's back to his thing, and then of course El Jefe has his. Well, depending on how long he does it, but usually sometimes it's like 2-3 hour long.
And you forgot something. Great and Travis, they
They
podcast.
their podcast is Sunday as well. Oh, and then there's also Dark Mode
Oh
with
yeah,
Noah and Luke. But
Luke Miani. And also Professor Ness is on Sunday. Sometimes because he's working on his voice. He had an operation. So he's Sunday. And he's a great person I've been following.
and um, I will be probably trying to decide what day. I may go. I might go. I'm trying to think because So the thing is, I could go Saturday before Digital Slang goes because he's usually like 10 o'clock at night. Um,
Correct.
Fridays, I guess I could go just before Highlight Your Boy goes on. So I'm trying to think of like weekend what would be a good. Sunday would be okay, but I feel like people are busy on Sundays and there's sports events and stuff that are going on right now that I don't know. So sometime this next week, I'll be I'll be
Yeah,
live.
well, yeah, I don't know. We could discuss it off air and come with ideas what day is better. But usually at 7 o'clock on Fridays used to be Savage Scientist. I don't know if he's coming back to that slot.
So people
That's what he used to do.
follow my social media. Also, the fortunate thing is is now the community tab is not, they lowered the limit on that, so I can post on there what
Yeah,
days.
400 subscribers.
So,
So with that said, I'm gonna say thanks everybody for coming in. I appreciate you. I had a little tech woes, but it was my focus. My computer currently, the battery is not working properly. So when I plugged it, somehow the cable came off, and as soon as I hit live, it died on me. So, but whatever, I'm here. I did the best. With that said, you can find me on all my social medias. I take for your needs, all the same. And with that said, tune in, same time, same channel. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.